present moment is crucial to our mental well-being. It's crucial to our living a good life. In the Yoga Sutras, Patanjali talks about the causes of suffering as the kleshas, and one of them is raga, which is desire. And when you're not being in the present moment, you're constantly pulled by desires, or dvesha, repulsion. So I'm thinking about things I want, or I'm thinking about things that I don't want. But in the present moment, I just am. I'm not thinking about anything else. I'm just being here right now. And the present moment is the only moment that we really have. Our past has influenced what we are now. It has created who we are now. And it also leads into the future. The moments now ripple out into the past, into the future, and they ripple into other people's lives as well. What we do right now ripples in ways that we can't even begin to imagine. I had an experience yesterday where decisions I made on a very spontaneous moment had positive impacts in my life, and also I can see where that rippled into somebody else's life. So being aware of what we're doing in our present moments can have such powerful impacts on us and the people around us, and who knows what effect it's going to have in the rest of the world. So it's really important to be aware of what we're doing in the present moment. Yoga offers us a whole raft of tools to help us decide how we're going to live in the present moment. The yamas and the niyamas tell us how we should behave, and how we should control our thoughts, how we should be to others. The first one, ahimsa, which is non-harming, non-violence, talks about how we should treat other people in the present moment, and also how we should treat ourselves. When I wasn't aware of what I was doing, I would say horrible things about myself, about other people. I would think horrible things about myself and about other people. And those actions in the present moment all had an impact on what happened next in my life. And through the awareness now that I carry with me of what I'm doing right now, I'm aware of my thoughts, I'm aware of my words, I'm aware of my actions, and I'm aware that I don't want to harm other people, that I actively don't want to harm myself, that I want to just create good in the world. And by being mindful in the moment, I'm more able to do that. I'm more connected to what it is that I need to do. I'm more connected to the people around me. I can read people better, so if I can feel that somebody is in pain or wants to talk, I am actually more able to listen to them now. I'm aware that I've probably talked longer than anybody else now. But I just, there is so much. I'd just like to end with a quote from, this is an interpretation of the Yoga Sutras by Dr. Ananda Balayogi, who's the son of Swami Gitananda, whose teachings I learned. He talks about, he says here, one should not spend time blaming the past. That's been a huge lesson for me. Don't blame the past. Today will become the past tomorrow, and tomorrow will soon be today. So make use of the present moment, for it is only in the present that one may change the future. One's free choice today has caused today's destiny, but one's free choice right now can make a better destiny tomorrow. The past is history, the future is a mystery. The present is a present, a gift of the divine. Don't use it, use it, don't misuse it or abuse it. The ultimate choice of how you use the present gift of the precious gift of the present moment is yours and yours only. So what are you going to do right now, and at every moment right now, to make your life better in the future? Thank you.
Thank you so much, Esther and Ruchi and Savita. Those are beautiful words that you shared with us. And I had mentioned earlier in the beginning that I was an equestrian also, and I wanted to come back around and circle with that and explain why I believe that yoga has helped me be a better horseback rider. So that you can take the meditation, you can take the breathing, you can take the yoga off the mat into the real world with whatever it is that you want to do in your world. It doesn't have to be just riding horses, it could be hiking, it could be skiing, it could be whatever it is that you want to do in your life, being with your family, traveling, whatever it is. It doesn't have to be just on the mat. And I find myself drawn to people that don't do yoga, have never done yoga, and I want to just be able to share with them on a very basic level. And that's what I'm doing today, I hope, with everyone here and everyone that's watching today, is that being present, what I learned from Ruchi yesterday in meditation, is I love what you had to say about how meditation works, and I completely agree with you. You start at your level. And I've talked to many people about that after your class. It's starting at your own level wherever you're at when it comes to meditation, because I truly believe that's where it starts, with being present. Meditation is part of yoga. You said you weren't a yoga instructor. That's okay. It's part of it, and that's why I wanted you here today. Because being in that present moment, what has helped me, as I recognized, is with my horseback riding, is when I used to ride like a year ago, I was always tense and stretched and stressed out and trying to remember to do everything that I'm supposed to be doing right. There's so many different things to remember. I ride dressage and I'm learning how to do it, and I'm teaching my horse at the same time. And my trainer is very patient with me, luckily. And she was always reminding me to breathe. And I would recognize I had stopped breathing. Okay, breathe. Well, I found in the past year, as I've grown closer with yoga and meditation and my breathing, is I can now breathe when I'm riding, and I don't have to be reminded to breathe. And what's really wonderful is when I'm more aware, like what Esther was saying, you're more aware in your body of what's going on. And I can be riding, and all of a sudden I'm like, I'm breathing, so what's wrong? Oh, I'm shallow breathing. I need to be deep breathing while I'm horseback riding. And so I will stop for a moment, and I'll take a deep inhale and a deep exhale. And at the same time I'm exhaling, my horse is also this huge exhale. And all of a sudden, all his muscles relax, and we're able to be in tune with each other and able to ride. And it's an amazing feeling, and it's almost to a point sometimes where I can read what it is that he's thinking. And I know he's reading me, because horses are very, very in tune with the humans that are on top of them when they're riding. They know what our emotional state is at. And so when you're able, with whatever you're doing in life that you enjoy doing, you can take this meditation, you can take this breathing, you can take this yoga into the real world, and you can find how enriched your life becomes. By taking the things that you've learned on the mat and taking it into the real world. And you can see the people that you can meet and the people that you connect with, and your lives just become enriched. And so with that being said, I would love to turn it back over to Ruchi to talk a little bit more about meditation, depending on our timing, and then to definitely meditate.
Okay, so she said, doesn't matter if you're not a yoga teacher. Yeah. Of course, it does not, because meditation is very much a part of yoga. Yoga itself means union, right? So it is the union of mind, body, and soul. It's like when you just get aligned with your purpose. And meditation is something like, basically you do it at the end of, after you practice your asanas, you do your pranayama, and you're ready to meditate. And once you've aligned your body completely with your soul, your emotional body, your mental, causal, everything is just perfectly aligned, and then you meditate, it is like, it just takes like seconds and you're there, right? Because you prepare your body, you prepare your mind to be silent and go deeper into meditation. So yoga is something really beautiful, and though I have read a lot about yoga, because I do practice it myself. I do a lot of pranayams, I do a lot of breathing exercises before I meditate. So that's what it is. And so meditation, I would like to now talk a few minutes about meditation. Meditation is, as you all know, is such a popular thing now these days. Everybody is so stressed out, he has so many pressures. So meditation is the simplest technique of just connecting to your own self, just going within and being with yourself. Yoga is as beautiful, and if you start meditating along with it, it's like a power-packed capsule.
it's like I'm sure your life is never going to be same again once you start doing yoga and meditation together on a daily basis. You will be transformed, and you'll wonder, wow, this is something so amazing I was missing in my life. I mean, can't imagine what it does to you. So now I would like, should I just start with the meditation right away?
Yes, we get to do everything.
Right. So, okay. So we can just maybe close our eyes, and before that I would like to just instruct the people who were not there yesterday, or about meditating, what we are going to practice today. What we'll do today is just close our eyes, observe your breath. I'm not saying focus, concentrate, fight. No, I'm saying observe your breath. Coming in and going out, coming in and going out. It's the life force. So just observing our breath and keeping our spine straight, aligned with your neck, head straight, not like this, not like this, not like this.
I know. I'm going to do so good.
Okay, Jamie, yeah.
Start warming up.
Yeah. So we'll keep our head straight, spine straight, and do not lean on the chair like this. Try and sit as relaxed as possible. Loosen your body. Just let it sink into the chair. We can clasp our hands like this if possible. That keeps the energy circuit complete, so it does not dissipate. Okay. And do not open your eyes, of course. Okay, so we'll just close our eyes and begin to meditate. Just focus now. Just come back to your breath. Take a deep inhalation. Once more. Deep abdominal breathing. Keeping our head straight, aligned with the spine. Chin up. Yeah. Posture is extremely important. Very nice. Now just start observing your breath. Going in, coming out. Going in, coming out. Restricting ourselves not to move. Even if there's an urge to do that, fine, just trying. And coming back to our breath, even if there are hundreds of thoughts